In fact, when Toyota announced it was adding a GR Sport to the Yaris Cross range, I almost spat my coffee across the room. It seemed so incongruous to me. This is an urban SUV that is not sporty. It wasn't supposed to be sporty. It wasn't trying to be sporty. And I thought it didn't need a sporty version to enhance its appeal. But then again, I didn't see the GR Yaris hot hatch being as good as it was, nor as in demand as it has been. And, while surely it's important to stipulate that GR Sport is a distinctly different offer to a full-fat GR product, maybe there is more to this oh-so-Japanese Gazoo racing brand than meets the eye. So here we are, with the GR Sport version of the Yaris Cross, which scores retuned suspension, exterior badging, new interior trim bits, and a mid-range price point. What is the Toyota Yaris Cross hybrid like on the inside? There are some nice bits, such as the GR embossed front seats with fake suede and fake leather. Opinions are divided on the digital instrument cluster layout, which includes 2 small digital dials and a middle 4.2-inch display. Part of me thinks that it's a novel approach to the design, but another part of me thinks it looks old already, especially when so many brands are moving towards digital instrument panels as standard, even in cheap models. At least it's very easy to see everything at a glance. There are a lot of open storage caddies, which, if you know a bit about the development process of cars, is a clear indication of cost savings, because lids and the mechanisms they require, well, money. That might be okay for you if you're in the lids just get in the way and waste my time anyway crowd, but when it comes at the expense of a center console and armrest and means there's only the glove box or the boot for out-of-sight storage, then it's a bit annoying. There are plenty of storage bins, though. A couple between the front seats, large door cubbies, and a receptacle on the dash top near the screen. They're comfy and supportive, and the fact the trim continues in lashings across the back seat is nice too. There is a sports steering wheel with leather bits, which also scores GR badging, though the controls can be a little difficult to get used to. The cabin doesn't feel otherwise sporty. In fact, it otherwise feels a bit drab. The 7.0-inch touchscreen media system is adequate, and I like that it has very grabbable dials and buttons, as does the climate control system below. But the screen display size is small by current standards, and while I appreciate the notion of a surround view camera, the pixelated view you get is pretty lackluster. For what it's worth, the Chinese brands have largely nailed the camera quality conundrum. At least the screen has satellite navigation, AM/FM and DAB radio, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wired, and there's a second USB port, one byte's USB-C, one byte USB-A in the dashboard, which other versions miss out on.